Hello everyone, it's JD Schmelzer from OMC Productions, and today I've got episode 2 of the Angry Birds Emblems series, little mini-series I'm doing. Yes, I have 2 more pigs for you and 2 more birds. I'll be doing the mustache pig, the construction hat pig, and the blue bird, and what's the other one I'm doing? Oh yeah, and the boomerang one. And that one is the challenge, so I'll save that one for last. If you may have watched my first episode, you're gonna know that I do have a higher quality on these. Takes up more memory on my computer, but that's okay. So you'll be able to read what the pictures and little icons are in the far left, the little bar. You'll see the order in which I have them all set up, and the colors are all there for you, so feel free to pause at any time at all and see how I do things. And this one, I use frown ears, and the mustache is the most difficult part. Just use a heraldic lion and use the main part, and there's no brown color in this game, so you're gonna want to use a darker orange kind of to simulate a brown. Other than that, this one really isn't as hard as it looks at first glance. And next will be the construction hat one, and this one is pretty hard because how do you make a construction hat? And that was the challenge I kind of figured out, and it didn't take me too long. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out, oh, I can do a pretty easy one, except it looks like a cowboy hat, but you get the point. So yeah, just use a thin triangle or a medium oval, and then you're going to want to use a shield and have the shield and the angled shield over the hat a little bit, and then you want to throw in a dividing barrier between the top and the bottom so it gives it some dimension on the hat. Throw that in there for a little more dimension and decoration, and then just do the nose as always, dark oval with 2 black ovals in the middle. And yeah, the eyes on this one are a little more spaced out, not under the hat, but really close to being under it. And the pupils kind of tend to look away, a little lazy-eyed at some parts, but yeah, other than that, another easy one done. Alright, so the next one I have is the bluebird, and the bluebird is very easy. There's a lot of ways you can do this one. I have it set up so that I have 2 extra layers that aren't even on the bird, and you could even make that 3, but I decided to have my guy, I gave him a little tongue because he's a crazy bastard, so he's going down on fire screaming and yelling here. And yeah, just do ovals for the pupils. Beak, pretty easy. The tongue is the little rocket. I use a rocket for the tongue. You could use any number of things like triangles, whatever you want to use. So I had the beak tilted so that it looks like he's kind of yelling and shouting. And I gave him a smoke trail because that's cool. Yeah, give him the eyebrows again once I get to that. And for his hair, his little feathers on the top, after I put the pissed off eyebrows in, I used a crow wing to cut down on using 2 layers, so I use 1 layer instead of 2 with the crow wing. And there you go, that's the bluebird. And yeah, fairly easy. Now next is the hardest one, and this is the boomerang one, and it's really not too hard for the body, but the beak was the tough part. And I'm sure there's probably 1,000 other ways to do this, but this is the quickest one that I could come up with. I decided against using an straight angled line for the eyebrow, just because so many other parts of this guy's body are curves. Perfect time to use an asterisk for the tail, and I used some fire. I reversed the campfire so that it looks like he's kind of flying backwards a little bit there. The moon is for aesthetic purposes. It kind of covers up and fills in some areas left by the bomb and the thin oval. He does have a little white patch on his stomach, and I might move that around a little bit more, dicking around here. Yeah, so for this, you're going to want to separate the top and bottom of his beak with these thin line rectangle thins. Shrink them down, fit them up to the sizes you want, and you may need to discolor the moon a little bit. You could always, in the game, it's kind of tan, but I decided against it. It just didn't look right with the tan that they provided me in the game, so I decided to improv and do a little kind of a pinker thing. The eye is covered up a little bit, and the beak is just separated by these rectangles. You can conform them however you want. It's really not too hard once you have kind of an idea of what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. All right, yeah, that's the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and if you guys want to, please rate, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. Yeah, I plan to have some more of these up if you guys want to leave a suggestion. So, see you later. Thanks for watching.